New details are unfolding right now in a murder on a Northwest Side running trail.
The woman killed in this morning's attack is now identified as 20-year-old Mia Lutzenberger. Eyewitness News reporter Adi Guajardo joins us live outside the Brook trailhead that's near Ingram Park Mall, where the victim's body was found today. So, Adi, what happened?
Well, at this moment, 4 of the victim's friends are being questioned by police. The SAPD police chief calling this a personal attack, indicating that this act was not random at all. Now, Lutzenberger's body was found just about 100 feet from this trailhead, and it's not the only body that's been found in this area, leaving some of the visitors here concerned. Crime tape, police cars, and investigators surrounded the Brook trailhead for hours.
I want to be very clear on that. This was not, in our opinion, a random attack.
Chief William McManus says around 5 a.m. a woman called police claiming her friend was stabbed. When they arrived, they found Mia Lutzenberger's body with multiple stab wounds to the torso and neck area.
I don't know what the motive was, but somebody was pretty angry. It typically means that it's very personal and someone was very angry.
He says the victim knew the 4 people with her, 2 men and 2 women. Their accounts of what happened?
In the park, the stories do not add up.
Around 1:30 this afternoon, authorities arrived at the victim's home to break the news. In 2014, 30-year-old Daniel Flores was found dead on the trail. That same month, 19-year-old Gavin Guerra was found dead with a gunshot wound nearby. One of the most high-profile trail-related deaths in San Antonio was the murder of Lauren Bump in 2013. All separate cases, but visitors like Antonio Martinez say it makes it hard to shake off a feeling of concern.
Wrong place, wrong time. For me, coming out here at 5 in the morning, something could happen.
While it's rattling, he says he'll just take extra precautions.
We had headphones, just have one in, the other one out so you know what's coming, what's around you. Be aware of your surroundings. Always be alert. Look ahead. Don't look at exactly what's in front of you. Look past that.
Now, a lot of people online today concerned about joggers and people who use this trail, but the SAPD chief says the people that were here, including the victim and her friends, were dressed in street clothes and not here to exercise and here after park hours. Now, at this time, SAPD has not named a suspect or made an arrest in this case. Reporting from the Northwest Side, Adi Guajardo, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.